Morning, everyone. This is Al Rodi. It's 8:01 Eastern. It's a beautiful day in downtown Halifax. There's a nip of fall in the air. We've had some frost on the car, and it's cool but warming up today with a beautiful sunny day and the beautiful bright leaves. And I'm just so excited to be here. Today's topic is beginnings and endings, or endings and beginnings. I haven't figured out which direction that needs to go in. I'm going to announce right now that this will be my last 8 for 8, at least for some time. Um, I'm not exactly sure why I've decided to stop doing 8 for 8. I love 8 for 8. I love you. Um, I've appreciated your support, your feedback, but Spirit is talking to me and saying that there's something new coming down the pike, and I need to put my focus into that. And so I need to take a little break on 8 for 8 for a while and kind of rejuvenate and uh, and refresh. So I've been really grateful for your support, as I said. So beginnings and endings. Let's talk about that. This morning we got news in Nova Scotia that a young 18 or 19-year-old girl named Amber Kerwin was found dead in the woods um, after having disappeared from a bar in downtown Antigonish, Nova Scotia, or New Glasgow, and Nova Scotia, and she disappeared, and she was supposed to meet her boyfriend, and she just never showed up, and about a month later they just found her. That's a very sad ending to a very beautiful young woman's future. And one of the things that we need to remember is that we all come into this life um, for reasons, and sometimes those reasons are finished at times that those around us um, might feel sad about, might feel very upset and a great sense of loss, but nonetheless, the life is no longer needed to be here. The spirit no longer needs to be in a physical body. The spirit doesn't die. So while I have sadness for the family of Amber Kerwin and her friends and so many people who reached out and tried to help, that the spirit of Amber Kerwin is living on and is free of any fear or anxiety or stress or angst or whatever was going on in her life. I didn't know anything about her. And that spirit has another opportunity to live another 1,000 lifetimes. And so we need to keep that in mind as we live every day. What happens when we get up in the morning and we don't feel like getting out of bed? What happens when we wake up and we feel afraid or resistant or frustrated, or we hold a grudge against somebody, or we feel anger towards somebody? That keeps us from being who we truly meant to be. And really, do we really know when is our last day on earth? We don't. So why not live every day to the fullest? What is it about? If you had only one day to live, if you really looked at that, and you only had one day to live or a half a day to live, would you choose to live it in fear and angst and anxiety and anger and frustration and guilt and shame? And so what if today is your last day? I don't mean to get all maudlin here. I mean, the fact is your spirit never died. So I really don't feel all that sad for people when they die. Honestly, I don't. I know that when I die, I'm going to go to an amazing place. I'm going to send you a link, or ask Paul to send you a link to um, um, Jill Bolte Taylor's video on My Stroke of Insight. I'm sure I've suggested it to you in the past, but I think as a parting gift, it's something I could leave for everyone. But we come into this life to suffer. We come into this life to transcend that suffering, to find the joy in our lives. And then we have a final job to do, which is to take the joy that we know and feel, having transcended all the pain and suffering, and be of service. Be of service to others, be of service to the earth, be of service to um, children, be of service to older people, just be of service to animals, be of service to um, inanimate objects, to houses and cars and trees and plants and vegetables, and be of service. Just be of service. But you be of service in joy. So if today were the last day of your life, how would you choose to live your life? I hope that many of you would choose to spend your last day in service and in joy. So if that were the case, that you could find joy just by deciding that I am no longer of, soon no longer to be of this earth in a physical form. If you could actually let go of everything that we never really had in the first place, all of the attachments, all of the worries, all of the shame, all of the angers, let go of those grudges, just let go of all of that stuff. I heard this morning that Israel is considering attacking Iran. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what that would be like? It's just, imagine what it would be like to be in a life of service and to be in a life of joyful service. And this is what I aspire for my life. I hope that I have been of service to you over the last almost 2 years with 8 for 8. And I know that I will again um, reach out to be of service to you in the future. I will keep your email address, and I will invite you to whatever is my next venture. And I hope most of you will come down the journey with me and at least check it out and see how things have gone. So I want to leave you with one last, my favorite tapping points, tapping affirmation. Even though I'm not perfectly happy yet, I am perfect in my imperfection. I'm not perfectly happy yet, but I'm filled with peace and joy, and a little bit of sadness. I'm not perfectly happy yet. Oh well, that's not who I am. It doesn't define me. I am a bright, shiny light of infinitely creative intelligence, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I deeply and completely forgive myself for distancing from the spirit that lives within all of us, the spirit that lives within me. We are all one energy. We are all one spirit. That spirit lives within us and without us. Top of the head. My blood and chi are flowing smoothly. I am filled with peace and joy. I am free of pain and illness. I am blessed with good fortune. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. This has been 8 for 8. This has been Al Rodi. This is Al Rodi. I'm in beautiful downtown Halifax. Thank you so much for going on the journey with me over the last almost 2 years. I will return, and certainly you can find me on the internet, EFTAtlantic.com, alrodi.com. Be phobia free. If any of you know anyone who has phobias or migraines, I work with a money back guarantee on phobias and migraines. I do a lot of EFT sessions over the internet through Skype or Gmail video, and it's as effective on the phone or through Skype as it is in my office. So once again, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me and thank you. Stay closer to your spirit to work less and accomplish more. Thank you. Bye.